you for your time today. Appreciate you sitting down with us.
Man, my pleasure, bro.
I want to know, how has Atlanta influenced your career? You've had a great career since a young man, but how has Atlanta and your background in Atlanta influenced your career?
I was trained in Atlanta, and I was trained by very serious individuals. Growing up in the theater, I learned how to be a professional and take it seriously at a very early age, because the grown theater folks weren't playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a hard life being an actor in local theater, basically. It's not like the most lucrative thing you can imagine. So the biggest thing you kind of have is your dedication and your focus, your focus on, the method of it all, or, the focus on wanting to entertain people in the right way, I guess, which is being prepared and having the respect and love of your fellow castmates or crew members and stuff like that. So Atlanta showed me like the seriousness of taking it serious.
Kenan, of course, our world has changed a whole lot over the past year with the pandemic and how people have been making adjustments. Of course, Hollywood felt those adjustments as well. But we see that you're a very active and busy man, whether it is Kenan. Of course, we know you're doing things in the movie realm still and things on Saturday Night Live as well. So I kind of want to know, how have things changed as far as your preparation for shows, and how refreshing has it been to be back at work and be back on set?
It's been very refreshing. Like, when we got shut down and everybody was sitting around for 6 months, not really knowing what was going on, just waiting to see, waiting to hear, also trying to just stay alive. It was a very scary time, especially when you have responsibilities. It's like, all right, my, my traditional ways of making money to support what I have going on here has been snatched from me, basically. So what do I have to do? Adjust and adapt, figure out different ways to stay afloat or stay creative so that when things do come back, we can hit the ground running with new opportunities. And, that's what I took away from that downtime. I ended up starting a podcast company and a podcast, and you already know, shout them out. And just trying to stay busy and focus on like my production company and things that have nothing to do with me being on camera, and just trying to like line those dominoes up to when we do get it open back up, everything will kind of be ready to even push forward in a bunch of new directions, let alone my main direction, which is going very strong, my acting career. So, just being able to look at the times and adjust to the times, basically.
And have you ever thought about organizing or getting something together, kind of paying homage to the Kings of Comedy and doing kind of sort of like a new school Kings of Comedy, or anything of that nature?
I mean, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of people gathering up people and running out on tours. So if there was a way to do a version of it that stands out from that, then yeah. But honestly, to really praise the Kings of Comedy would be to get them back together. So if I could produce that and put them back on stage,